Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tonya's Tea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those of you who do not know, my name is Tonya. I am your host. And Tonya's Tea is where I encourage, uplift, and inspire everyone on this journey called life. So whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the replay, thank you for joining. So hi. All right, so I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to get in for those who want to join live because I am a few seconds early. And although this is not the topic of today's show, I just want to brag about my hair for a little bit. So for those of you who are on the dreadlock or lock journey, I want to say do not get discouraged. You're gonna get discouraged, but do not give up. I am 2.5 years on my journey, and look, y'all, look at this hang time. Look, 2.5 years. And I started off with my hair just a little bit longer than Demi's. Y'all want to see Demi's? Demi, she's giving me some music in the background, but I'm going to bring her on real quick so y'all can see her. Come here, Demi, real quick. And then I'm going to get right to the show. But yeah, I started off about, Demi said my hair wasn't this short, but yes it was, y'all. Look at Demi's, see? Mine was just a little longer in the top, but everything else was about this length. So 2 years, 2.5 years, look. Ooh, wait. Okay. All right, y'all, as you see, I'm standing today. So I have my script. You know how Oprah has her cue cards? Well, I've got my cue cards in my hand. And as promised, today's topic is 3 questions that would change your trajectory for 2022. 3 questions that will change the direction, the path, your course for 2022. All right, so get your pen and your paper so that after this show, you will answer those questions for you because they're not for me. These are answers for you so that you can uncover another level of your life. Awaken another level of your life by answering these questions. All right, and one thing about questions, try to practice avoiding questions that are disempowering or not helpful, and they start with the question why. Those why questions are not useful. Let me give you an example of a why question. Because and the reason why they're not useful is because our habit brain gives us what makes life easier. So whatever story we've been telling is the answer that we'll get when we ask the why question. So for example, why is weight loss so hard? I just don't know why I can't lose weight and keep it off. Why? Why? Okay, well, when you do that, your brain is going to give you all the reasons that you've always given yourself because you haven't practiced thinking anything differently. So it's going to give you what's familiar to you. All of your excuses, all of your whys. Okay? So a more useful question would be, how can I make weight loss simple? Then your logic brain will go to work on figuring out a solution. Does that make sense? Josefina, you're a coach. Did I sort of kind of explain that right? Let me know in the comments if that made sense to you. Thank you. Thank you, friend. That's my coach friend. Y'all remember she was on my show? She's going to be back on there again next year. But okay. All right, so let me get right to it. Get your pen and your paper, remember? Because we're getting ready for these 3 questions that came straight from heaven to me on December the 7th at 11:30 p.m. I could not go to sleep because I was getting a lot of downloads. And so these are 3 questions that came directly from heaven for me. I've answered them too. And so I want to share them with you all. So however you take your notes, whether it's paper and pen, iPad, I don't know, the notes on your phone, because that's what I used that night. The first one, and I'm giving them in the order that they came. I tried to rearrange them and it didn't feel good. So this is the order that the questions came. Okay. Number one, how long are you willing to continue doing the same thing that's giving you the same results? That's question number one. How long are you willing to continue doing the same things that's giving you the same results? That's question number one. Be honest with yourself. Okay? Be honest. Hey, Carolyn. All right. Question number two, everybody. And if you need to go back and watch the replay to get these questions, that's fine. Question number two. If you could really have what you wanted within your health, what would that look like? Oh, thank you. Y'all, I have the best friends. Thank you, Josefina. She is so super smart, so super helpful. We are each other accountability partners, and it's just great to have people in your circle that get you. All right, so question number two. If you could really have what you wanted within your health, what would that look like? The life that you want, what does that look like? If it's not health, you can replace health with career, your livelihood, your relationship, your finances, your relationship with that which is greater. But I'm giving you the question just like it came to me. If you could really have what you wanted within your health, what would that look like? Okay? And then the last question, what is stopping you from letting go of who you are so that you can become who you envision? A lot of times we can't become who God sees us as or who we envision ourselves as because we're still trying to hang on and hold on to old belief systems that are not useful for where we're going. Our future self, she let them go. He let those beliefs go. Because usually where we are, our beliefs are limited. And we have to expand from where we are. We have to grow from where we are. So what is stopping you from letting go of who you are so that you can become who you envision? That's question number 3. And the reason why these questions are so powerful, because all of the answers that we have for the questions that we have in life are within. Everything. The answer to everything. And why? Is because we are already enough. We are already that, whatever it is that we want to be. We are already that. But it's just that part of us is still asleep. It hasn't been uncovered. And it takes us doing the work. Nobody else can do it for us. So when we ask helpful questions, empowering questions, then we get powerful answers that will help us take actions to become someone who we are not currently. All right, so let me read, make sure. How long are you willing to continue doing the same thing that is giving you the results? Yes, Josefina, that number 1 is right. Number 2, if you could really have what you if you could really have what you wanted within your health, what would that look like? You have 2 reallys, but that's okay. Thank you. And then the last one, I do not see the third one, but the third one is, what's stopping you from letting go of who you are so that you can become who you envision? And y'all, when it comes to this thing like called unfolding your life, you're never too young and you're never too old. Okay? So don't think that, you know, I'm retired now, so I can't have the best health that I envisioned when I was 21. Yes, you can. I'm healthier now than I was then. And I'm 49. Or, you know, okay, so what's stopping you from letting go of who you are to become who you really want to be? Yes, that's it. That's it. Thank you, Josefina. So, y'all, the idea is to not just take these questions and then stroll to the next post. That is not going to help you. What will help you is if you find someone tonight after this ends and tell them to hold you accountable for answering these questions on this day or whatever date you want to, whatever date you... The easiest way to reach a goal is specificity. Be specific. So you let your accountability person know when you're going to answer these questions, what time, what day, what time. And then that way you're more liable to follow through. Set yourself up for success. Okay? But these are 3 questions that I got directly from heaven, and I wanted to share them with you. Okay? Are there any questions? Do you not have an accountability partner or person or friend or mate, co-worker, whatever? If not, schedule a consultation with me. It is free, and I can help guide you to make the best decision for you to move forward. I'm a weight loss coach, and I help people rebuild their relationships with food so they can lose weight, enjoying the foods that they love, but I can also help you in life in general. Okay? So if there are not any questions, this is it. As promised, those are the 3 questions that will help you on your path transitioning from 2021 to 2022. All right, so thank y'all for watching. And you know what I'm about to say. The solutions to your problems are not in the refrigerator. So shut the refrigerator and open your minds. Until next week. Bye.